What's going on, guys? Rob from myppctraining.com, and in today's video we are going to walk through Google Adwords click-through rate, what it is, why it should be important to you, and how we can improve it. So when you're logged into your Adwords account, you're going to be looking at your campaign level. What we're looking at right now is our campaign for XYZ Roofers, one of our example campaigns. Now, click-through rate, really simply, if you ever hear someone mention the word CTR or anything like that, they're talking about click-through rate. And what that is if you go into your ads, I'm going to show you, and this campaign has no data, so bear with me here, since it's an example campaign. But basically, a click-through rate is going to be, so here's our ad for a roofing example. So if we had 3 impressions, 0 clicks, our click-through rate's 0. Okay, so let's go into a better example, actually. Into our white label campaign. And let's go to campaign level. Sort by clicks. We should have more data in here. Hang in there, guys. I just want to give you some tangible stuff to look at, since the example campaign we're using has no data in it. Let's try this. Okay, here we go. So click-through rate, and this is in your columns up here. And if you don't see this in your account right now, it's easily, you can just add it. You go up here to modify columns, performance, and you check the boxes of what you want to see. And you can see we have standard. We have a video on how to modify columns and which columns you should be using. I'll drop a link to that in the description below this video. It's important. But anyway, so back to this. So click-through rate, CTR, if you hover over it, it's going to tell you right here. Measures how often people click your ad after it's shown to them, which can help you understand the effectiveness of your ad. So a good click-through rate is anything, obviously you want as high as possible, but what you don't want to have is anything below 2.5%. If it's below 2.5%, you gotta pause it and keep optimizing your ads to get better click-through rates. All right. So as you can see here, we have some pretty good click-through rates. Then we have a shitty one. I'm not happy with this, but we don't have enough data, and it brought a lead in, so that's cool. But yeah, 50%, 25, 5.5, 23, 42, 17. I mean, these are great click-through rates. So this is where we want to be. And it really comes down to just optimizing your ad copy. Now, what do I mean by that? So if you go into your ad groups, and every week you should be doing this, every week to 14 days. So you will come in to your best performing ad groups, sort by clicks. You can see the CTRs overall for the ad group here. And how you optimize to get a higher click-through rate is simply go into your ad group. You look at your ads in the ad group, and you see which are performing and which aren't. So this campaign, like I said, it's an example campaign, doesn't have that much data. We only have one ad here that's killing it. But let's say that this ad had 1 click in 2 impressions, or one click 3 impressions right here. That's a really good click-through rate. We want to. And this one has 0, and this one has 0. All right, so we would pause the zeros, run these 2 winners against each other, this one and this one, and in 7 more days, we see where we end up and see which one's converting better. Okay, so you want to look at a few things when you're optimizing ad copy for click-through rate. Too, when you're looking at the data, you don't want to just optimize based on click-through rate. Like if this has a great click-through rate and it has 4 leads, which is 80% conversion rate, which is just friggin' ridiculous. It's awesome. And let's say we have another ad down here we're running that has a 35% click-through rate, but it has like a really shitty conversion rate. So you're obviously not going to pause your ad that's converting at 80% for something that, because you have a higher click-through rate on this one but it converts lower. You know what I mean? So it's really important to keep that in mind when you're optimizing your ad copy. But sorry, I'm straying off topic here. This is all about click-through rate. So this is just basically what you want to do. That's how you optimize to get higher click-through rates. And you're going to do this every 7 to 14 days, so you're continually optimizing your ad copy and testing different things to get higher click-through rates. So just a couple things to remember. Anything below 2.5%, you want to just cut. You gotta get rid of it, pause it, try something new, and see what you can do to bump that conversion rate or that click-through rate up. Ideally you want to be around 5. Okay, that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. That's not like the standard for anything. There's a lot of people that do really well with 2%, 1.5% click-through rates, and it depends what kind of keywords you're bidding on and how great your campaign is. And there's a lot of factors that go into it, but just keep in mind you want to be, bare minimum, you want to be above 2.5, okay? If you have any questions about click-through rate or anything like that has to do with click-through rate, make sure you drop them below this video. Subscribe to our channel, give me a thumbs up, check out the links in the description. I'll also put a link to that other video where I talk about optimizing ad copy and conversion rates and all kinds of cool stuff like that. All right. So other than that, I'll see you guys in the next